If this was your dinner tonight, wouldn't your family be impressed? We are making chicken with sun-dried tomato cream sauce and penne pasta and a wonderful tiramisu for dessert. I just can't wait. And Cox Eastes is here with some great ideas from Kroger. They've got a Taste of Italy promotion going on right now.
This is one of the Savor the World flavors that we do a couple of times a year. And I have to say, these recipes are delicious. I will make them again for my family at home.
They were a big hit, huh?
They were a big hit. And the tiramisu is as good as I've ever tasted, even at restaurants.
Oh,
so,
wow.
not to toot my own horn, but the recipe is good.
The
recipe is very, very good. Okay, what we've done is we took like 4 chicken breasts, and they're on special this week. And if you happen to want to cut them down into smaller pieces, they will cook a little bit faster in the smaller sections, like the tender size or butterfly.
Okay.
Anyway, we put about 3 tablespoons of oil, salt and peppered our chicken, cooked it for about 5 to 6 minutes on each side if it's the whole breast. If it's the tenders, it's a little bit less. And so we've got the drippings left in our skillet, and I'm going to add 1.5 cups of heavy cream. You can hear it start to sizzle as it gets in there. If you want to kind of stir that right here.
Okay.
And then I want to add about half of an 8-ounce container of mascarpone, is that right? Cheese?
I bet the Italians probably say mascarpone.
Okay.
So we'll be real Italian today.
That sounds much more professional. Okay, and this is like the Italian cream cheese. So we're just going to kind of let that mix in here, and it melts pretty good if the heat is high enough. Then to add to that, we're going to add 2 jars, like 8 ounces. These are about 4 ounces each of
is that a red pesto?
Red pesto or tomato pesto.
There's another tomato pesto.
Let me get this spatula in here and we'll get that out, and you can stir that in. So we're going to let all these flavors marry and come together. And
smells great.
Then I'm going to add a 16-ounce package of penne pasta.
We've got some sun-dried tomatoes going in there too.
I do have
so this is so Italian.
Oh, it's very Italian, and it's a little rich, the cream sauce, but it is worth the calories, I can assure you of that. Now,
so an extra half hour on the treadmill, we don't care.
Yeah. Okay, I've cooked my pasta ahead of time. I'm going to let you kind of stir that in.
And then, that's penne pasta.
Right, 1 pound package, and that's on a lot of these truly Italian products we brought in specially for this promotion, and they're on special prices. Sometimes it's buy one, get one free, however they've got it tied in. And so we're going to let that kind of cook together.
How long do you let this cook?
Oh, like 6 minutes or so, until it gets really, really warm. And you should have kept your chicken somewhat warm, but you're going to put this back in here too, if you'll get the tongs right there.
And while I do that, tell me about the tiramisu.
Oh, the tiramisu is so good. Now, I have to say, it takes several steps, but it's worth it, I promise. You use the whipping cream, which you whip up, and it's got the mascarpone, or however you want to pronounce cheese, the Italian cream cheese. And then you make kind of like an egg custard, and you start out with 6 egg yolks, and I put it in a bowl like this over simmering water in a saucepan, and beat it for about 5 minutes with 1/2 cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of Marsala wine, or if you want to, you could use milk. Or cream, whatever.
And all the directions make it pretty easy. It's one of those things that takes a little bit more time.
It does.
But for a special evening with your family,
it's definitely worth it. And then you layer it with lady fingers. You combine all the whipping cream and the Zabugliano together with it, and then you layer it with the lady fingers, which you brush with a little bit of sugar and espresso coffee and rum, and so it's very tasty.
It's going to be so good. I tell you what, this looks like a fabulous meal. It's a taste of Italy, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Ann, thanks so much.
My pleasure.
You'll find all these recipes in the Talk of the Town section at newschannel5.com, and more great ideas at ItalianWorldFlavor.com.